It's a hard pill for many to swallow, to believe that there's a higher power. But that is because they assume that in believing a higher power's existence, they have to disbelieve that they are in control of their own lives and can make their own choices. Now, I'm here to tell you today that while yes, it is a complicated subject, of course, right? Everyone has different stances on religion. People believe in modern science, people believe in superficial things, people even believe in celebrities and treat them like gods. But the truth of the matter is that no matter what you believe in, it really only matters what that belief system makes you do. So, take a religious person for example. A lot of religious practices are very similar to those of self-improvement. I mean, think about it. No fat, fasting, meditating for sure. I mean, meditation is straight out of like the holy texts. And I saw a video just the other week that no self-improvement is the new religion. And I think that is to some extent true. I also think that many would feel that is a little blasphemous and self-righteous to believe that we as humans can come up with something that overpowers the holy text. A lot of people wouldn't like that. But that's neither here nor there. The truth is that a lot of these practices overlap between religion and self-improvement. And self-improvement is pretty much a polar opposite to everything that goes on in Hollywood. All these doctrines that these Hollywood officials create and promote. Not just officials, all these movies, right? Every movie is based on what? Drugs, sex, money, and creates this idea and perception that once you get these things, you will be happy too. Just like they are in the movies. But look at the record of most Hollywood actors. Most of them are suicidal, depressed, and have major trauma in their life that they haven't yet dealt with. So, to put a person on a pedestal is already bad as it is. But to put an actor, someone who makes their money not based on helping people, but based on entertainment, of course, there is a place in our world for actors. Don't get me wrong, this is no shade at all towards them. But I don't personally believe that we need to put them on such a high, place in our hierarchy. I don't think they hold any more value than a carpenter or a shoemaker. It's just another job. It's not like some sort of otherworldly ability, the ability to act. And I feel like I'm getting off topic a little bit. Back to religion and self-improvement. Not only do a lot of these practices overlap, look at the Ten Commandments. I mean, no matter if there is or isn't a higher power, if there is a God, it doesn't matter. If a religious person can implement the Ten Commandments into their life and other things like it, just by believing that there is a higher power, then, that is great in itself. It doesn't matter if there actually is or isn't. Because the truth is, we have no way to know of how our world started. We can only hypothesize. We can argue that it was the Big Bang, the giants, the aliens, the clones. It can be anything. It can be anything we want it to be. So why not make it something that improves our life and makes us able to stay disciplined and keep our head on the grind? That's the way I see it anyways. Think about it. Even if you're watching this video and you're not religious and you do something that your doctrines don't allow you to do, your doctrines being the things that self-improvement puts you on, I'm gonna guess that most of you guys who are watching these videos are on some aspect of self-improvement, whether it be no fat, cold showers, workouts, reading books, meditation, etc., etc. If you don't do these things, why does it affect you more than the average person? Why do people who fap every day and take warm showers and eat unhealthily, why do they not get affected by their actions in the same way? Why don't they have the same guilt after doing them? It's simple. It's because we know what it feels like to be enlightened. We know that when we do these things, we're doing bad for ourselves and we feel guilty. You can say that's a higher power, or you can say you're being a slave to your conscience. Because you can't trick your conscious mind. You can't trick your subconscious into thinking that you didn't do something. You can lie to those around you, but can you lie to yourself? That's the real question. And if you can, why would you? It'll eventually bite you in the long run. There's no use in lying to yourself. So, this got very philosophical very quickly, but that's going to happen when it comes to the concept of the Creator and of a higher being. And to sum it all up, if you believe in a higher power and it positively benefits your life, then keep doing that. There's no reason to discredit yourself just because you need that extra push to believe it. If you believe that it's your conscience, and if you believe in doing good things for yourself, which I'm sure you all do, then that's yet another reinforcement. But the baseline of a higher power always helps. To believe that there is a punishment for our sins beyond what we can physically perceive. That's very powerful, because that will make you less inclined to commit actions that you will regret, because your mindset is that you have to be pure and good at all costs, and it's the most important thing we can do for ourselves. So with that being said, I'm going to end it off here. Thank you for watching, and stay faithful, my friends.